Hi everybody, I've been asked this a lot, and so I'm gonna answer a very common question of how do you stream? Why did I say it like that? I'm gonna answer a really common question of how I stream. Now, my screen doesn't normally look like this. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is not my normal background, but I don't feel like plastering my face everywhere right now. This is my current background, and I might actually keep this. This is amazing. I keep getting asked how do I stream, and so yeah, this is how I stream. Everything is enhanced right now, so it's easier on your eyes, not mine. Now, the main software that I use is OBS, obviously, because OBS freaking rules. OBS allows transparency and blah 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 blah. It's really easy. It looks really complicated, but it's not. Now, first things first. If you're like me, and you don't have a face camera, and you like to be a little crustacean floating in the air, or you want to be a different character, this is the PNG tube website that I use. It's called VTube. It's called VOTube Mini. They have a paid version that allows a lot more, you know, customizing and, like, animation. If you want to do that, I totally suggest doing that if you are somebody that wants to do that. My concept is really simple, so I don't. This part is free, but if you want to do VOTube 2, I totally suggest it. It's super cool. So, this is my little avatar. I have a closed mouth image, an open mouth image, and a blinking image, which is just my mouth being a different thing. So if you see me screaming, or what have you, it's a different photo, and it allows more movement and whatever, okay? I have a lot of different ones you can keep. I can still add on more, too, which is crazy. I have a bunch of different ones for different things that I do. It's really cool, really fun. Program settings. This stuff, no clue. Display settings. If you want it to be transparent on OBS and on stream, so you can still see your game behind your character without this background, because you can have different backgrounds too. Like, it could be all black. It could be color or what have you. Woo. Oh, sorry. It can be transparent. It could be an image. Or it can be transparent. Now, the transparency is a little difficult, but I'll tell you how to do that. First, I'm going to tell you, this, you have to have it open if you stream with a little tube guy, right? And I'm going to be teaching you how to make a new Steam thing. So we're going to name this one Hub, right? You press these buttons to add stuff. These are all my scenes, which are different things that I do, different settings and stuff for different things, you know? This one's Hub. Now, we're going to add, the VOTube is technically a game, so we're going to add our little tuber. If I can type. I'm typing with one hand. I'm a little frustrated. Now, you got to click Allow Transparency. Everything else is fine. And then you're going to do specific window. And the specific window you're going to do is VOTube Mini. You're going to press OK. Now you might see that there is nothing here for me. And that's because I have it on this one open. So I got to turn it off. And then we go back to Hub. Boom! There I am! Shrimp I am! Make it as big or as small as you want it. Move it around your screen. I have a little bit of extra dead space because I'm so extra that I have, like, stuff. I'm not going to teach you how to do that today. Today, I'm just going to teach you how to use OBS. This is how I do my little shrimp. And then you're like, oh, well, I want to capture my window. Or I want to capture my game. Whatever. You just do whichever one you want to do. Window capture. Let's say I want my opera that I don't use to be the thing. I'm going to have it here, and I'm going to fit it to my screen. Remember, this dead space is not going to be there when you do yours. Oh, no. Where did my shrimp go? You just gotta move it up. The higher up on the sources, the more visible it's gonna be. And then, when you stream or whatever, if you type stuff like, your mom is gay, it's gonna show up on the stream. Super cool. Anyway, that's how that works. You can also, you know, do more things, like you can have a video playing. I only really use display and game capture, but fiddle with it. I always suggest fiddling with it. If you do a display capture, right, it's not going to ask for any audio. because you have your desktop audio right here. You have your mic audio. But if you do a window capture, you can capture the audio right freaking there, man. Right there. So cool. Same with games. Okay? So that's how you do that part. Super cool. Super awesome. Now, OBS is set up, right? And this is your setup. This is what you have. Cool beans. Now, how do I stream on TikTok? There's this cool app called TikTok Live Studio. You press yes every time it asks that question. So you're going to open TikTok Live Studio now that you have OBS done. You can also use Streamlabs. I don't use Streamlabs, so I don't know how it works. This is TikTok Live Studio, and this is how you make a thing. I already have it preset to something because I'm stupid, but we're going to add a new one, right? You can pick this and have like a setup already with a camera and this, or you can do a blank one. I'm going to show you how to do a blank one, right? Boom. This is exactly like OBS. So if you know OBS, you know how to do this. Now, if you are using OBS as a part of your stream to do the VTube and to add the little things that I add, you click add right here for camera. You're going to want to do camera, okay? Now, this is on my webcam that I have. We're going to do OBS virtual camera. And you're like, oh, but it's just the OBS logo. You're going to press this virtual camera button. You're going to press the settings button. You're going to have it be whatever screen you want it to be, buddy. And that's going to be your virtual camera. Now, with TikTok, it flips it. So you're going to have to flip it again. So you're going to add the source. And then you're able to move it around, kind of like OBS. But now you have another option. You can move it around your screen. So for Overwatch, I have it pretty zoomed in, right? And then I have my bottom half of my screen down here. And I do a bunch of stuff. But let's just keep it simple for now. So this is my zoomed in bit. I don't like showing this bottom part because that's for other stuff. And let's say you have a little bit that you don't want to show. You can press this crop button, go to any of the corners. You just crop it out. You click off of it. Boom, it's cropped. It's cropped in perf. It's perfect. Now, let's say I always suggest fiddling with it for at least 2 hours to see what you like, what you don't like, or whatever. Let's say that this is perfect. You're going to go to the live info bit. You're going to put your title, whatever game you're playing, your little description thing, which is whenever people join, they're going to see this. I keep it simple. You press save, then you press go live. And then you make sure everything's good. You make sure you have your mods on stat. And then you press go live. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm about to go live, but not like this. And yeah, that's how you go live on TikTok Studio. It's super fun, super easy. I hope this clears anything up. I might do a longer video in the future, but yeah, you guys are amazing. Goodbye.